Hey guys, so I am back, and before you even ask, yes, there is a tutorial for this look. I had so much fun creating this, so I'll leave the link below so you can check this out if you are interested. And I'll show you how I achieved the look, and I'll even leave what I'm wearing on my lips because I know I'm probably gonna get questions about that. But this video is not about that. This video is about this here, this little separated bun style that I did, and I like to call this my flower bun. And it's kind of a separated piecey bun that I love to do for an updo, a special occasion. It gets the hair out my face, but it's still elegant and it looks great with pretty much anything, and it really spiffs up a look like this. Like, the makeup is so intense and then the hair is up and like, oh, I'm elegant, you know what I mean? So it's like a contrast. I really love wearing my hair like this. So if you want to see how I created this kind of piecey bun, which I want to call my flower bun, then stay tuned and I will talk to you soon. So for this look, you're going to need a few things. I grabbed my paddle brush and I'm going to use this to detangle my hair. So grab any paddle brush that you have available. I love my paddle brush because it works so well to detangle my hair. You're also going to need some hairspray. I'm using my Live-In Proof Hold Firm hairspray. This is just going to lock everything in place once we finish with our hairstyle. You're also going to need some shine-in serum or some shine-in oil, and for this I'm using my Dove Pure Care Dry Oil. And this one has African macadamia oil, which actually absorbs really well, doesn't leave a greasy feel on your hair. It actually does feel like a dry oil. I love this oil. And I would suggest also some edge control, and for this I use my Design Essentials Sleek Edge Control, and I got this at ULTA. This is just a clear edge control gel. It works really well, really good hold, and it really holds down my edges. And I'm also grabbing some ponytail holders because we're gonna, after all, put our hair in a ponytail. I'm grabbing my blow dryer and a round brush because I'm gonna need to straighten out all my edges, and also a flat iron. For my flat iron, I use my Sea-Doo Revolution flat iron. And you're also going to need a Boar bristle brush. This is going to make sure your edges are laid flat, everything is brushed straight and sleek, and really define your style. And then I'm going to grab my rat tail comb just to smooth everything down and make sure everything is nice and sleek. And to hold everything in place, we're going to get some bobby pins. So let's just jump into the tutorial. First, I'm going to grab my paddle brush and detangle my hair, make sure there are no knots, no tangles, or anything in our hair. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab my round brush and my blow dryer. What I'm going to do is blow dry the edges of my hair, so the very front, the sides, and the back, just to make sure everything is straight and sleek. So when we put our hair in a ponytail, everything will lay flat and straight. So just blow dry those edges with the round brush, making sure everything is nice and straight. And then once we're done with that, we're going to grab our paddle brush and brush our hair into the position that we want for the ponytail. I want my ponytail to be pretty high up on the center, almost to the top of my head, but not too high, but close to the top of my head. So I'm just brushing my hair upwards into that ponytail. And then I'm going to grab my rat tail comb just to smooth everything down and make sure everything is nice and sleek. Make sure that everything is smooth at the base of your hair. And you can also grab your Boar bristle brush now just to flatten everything and make sure everything is sleek and straight and everything is copacetic. Then grab your ponytail holders and secure your ponytail. And I'm making sure the ponytail is very tight. So I'm going around 3 times just to make sure everything is tight and secure. Nothing's going to come loose. Now once we have our ponytail in place, everything is secured and we've made sure that the whole base of the ponytail is nice and sleek and straight, I'm going to grab some of the dry oil, and this is going to add shine to our hair and also smooth away flyaways, so there's nothing flying all over the place. It's all sleek and smooth, and it's also going to make our hair look really shiny and pretty once we put it all up. Now you see where I've positioned the ponytail. You can do it higher or lower if you want to, depending on what you're going for. It works either way. Just position it where you're comfortable. And I'm going to start sectioning off pieces of the hair using my rat tail comb. You want to get really nice, even pieces. You want it to be nice and flat, but with enough volume so you can create a nice curl with it. And I'm going to go ahead and run over this hair with my flat iron just to smooth out the hair and smooth out the flyaways. And once I smooth out everything, I'm going to wrap the hair around 3 of my fingers to create a curl. And I'm wrapping from the middle and wrapping the ends over my finger, making sure that the very end of the hair is tucked under and it won't be popping out or showing once we pin it down. And then you're going to roll the curl towards your head and pin it on both sides with a little bobby pin. And I'm pinning it on both sides to secure it so that one end won't lift up or anything. You're going to make sure that both sides are secure. So use 2 bobby pins or more. I secure 1 on each side. And then we're going to go ahead and repeat that. And you want to repeat it so you have nice spacey pieces around your head. So make sure you have 1 on both sides. You have 1 or 2 in the middle and 1 at the back. Again, go over each piece with the flat iron just to smooth it out and then curl it around your fingers. You can do a tighter curl. If you use 2 fingers, you get a tighter curl. If you have shorter hair, obviously you're going to do a tighter curl. But my hair is pretty long, so I'm going to do 3 fingers to create my curl. And again, make sure the ends are tucked under and then secure your curl to the base of your head as close to the ponytail as possible with your bobby pins. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that in pieces. And then at the very top of my hair, I'm going to grab that piece and kind of bring it over towards the front of my head. Again, make sure that it's nice and smooth with the flat iron. Curl it over your fingers and secure this. And you know, if pieces go here and there, just go ahead, grab your bobby pins and make sure you secure the pieces where you want to. You don't want it to look too constructed, but you don't want it to look too messy either, because it's still supposed to be a sleek updo, but it's still supposed to look a little bit effortless and messy, if that makes sense. You're kind of trying to find a happy medium. Now once everything is in place, everything is pinned where you want it to be, make sure that everything is nice and neat. Go ahead and grab your hairspray and just spray a good amount over this hair. You want it to stay in place and the flyaways are minimized. And make sure you're getting all the hair on the top of your bun sprayed with this hairspray. Then you're going to just take your rat tail comb and go over, you know, little flyaways just to tuck them under, secure them under any of the curls, and go in and, you know, pin where you need to pin extra bobby pins just to make sure everything lays the way you want it. And now that the bun is done and everything is secure, you can grab your edge control, and this is going to lay the edges down now. So you're going to really smooth and refine your style. I'm grabbing just a little bit of my edge control between my palms, warming it up, and then I'm going to run it along the edges of my hair just to make sure everything lays down flat, and just push it along the edges. Then I'm going to grab my Boar bristle brush and brush against my hair just to distribute the product so it's not gloppy and, you know, nothing is really clinging in places. I'm brushing it through my hair and really flattening everything against my head so my edges are nice and controlled, and the style is extremely sleek. And that is it. It's a nice, quick, elegant updo, but it still looks messy and edgy, so it's not a really contrived bun. It's kind of messy and piecey, and it looks like a flower when you see it. I really love this hairstyle. My husband really loves it, and he's the one that actually told me to wear my hair like this today, and I decided to just do a video so you guys could see how I did it, because I did get questions about how I did my hair in my holiday video, my Get Ready With Me holiday video. This is what I wore to my holiday party. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, definitely hit thumbs up, like, and share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, you know, favorites, all that good stuff that shows your support. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I will talk to you, and I'll leave a full list of the products used down below so you can check out any of the products that I use. These are some of my top products. I really love them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I don't usually do hair videos, but hopefully this one was okay, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.